Hello and welcome. My name is Rebecca, and I'm going to be taking you through a gentle yoga flow that is going to help the mobility of your hips, knees, and ankles. So go ahead and take a step at the very front of your mat. And I want you to just take a few deep breaths, inhaling. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Again, bend the knees. Get the ankles warmed up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, bend. And exhale. You're going to lift your right knee up. And just squeeze it in. And roll the right ankle a few times. To the right. And good. And to the left. And your ankle might be a little bit crunchy. Just try to move smoothly. And take your right leg and cross it over your left. Put both feet onto the ground and just bend your knees just a little. And release and bend. Sweep your arms up for chair. And exhale, dive down. Now, if you need a block here, you can use a block. And I want you to lift right heel up. And switch left. You can always just have your hands on your coffee table as well. Right. Left. And lift both heels up. Bend your knees. Now, for some people, going all the way down isn't as accessible. That's okay. You're just going to come here, just lift your body up, and try balancing on your tiptoes. Good. This is a beautiful stretch for the toes. We're going to bring our hands down onto the mat. I have to hop back here, but keep your toes tucked, and you're going to sit on your heels. And just shut your eyes and stretch out the toes. This is good for plantar fasciitis. It's good for realigning the little bones and structures of your feet. And did you know that our toes and our fingers are very directly connected to our brain? So when we spread the toes apart and create space and stretch them, same with our fingers, we open up different areas of the brain. So take a deep breath here. Exhale, hands to the mat. We're going to come back out the way we came in. Lift the knees. Lift the hips, drop the heels. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, release. Again, inhale up halfway. Exhale down, release. This time roll all the way up very slowly. Bend your knees. Inhale, arms up. Hands into heart, and everyone grab your left knee. Squeeze it up and in, and circles out. Standing tall. Soft bend in the bottom leg. You don't want to lock it straight. And other way. Notice if this ankle feels better than the other one. Good. And cross it over and bend a little. You can even jut your hip out to the right a little bit. Good, release, arms sweep up, chair. Hold in chair, stretching out the ankles, the knees. Good, and coming all the way down. Again, one more time. Lift one heel, left and right. And hands can be on a block or a cushion or a chair if you can't go all the way down. Both heels up, and bend your knees. Slowly come on down. Lift on up and hold. Good, hands on the mat. Lower the knees and sit back on the heels. You can always put a cushion underneath your bum to kind of help support you. Eyes are shut, just breathe. And release. Hands on the mat. Lift the hips up. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, bend. Inhale up. This time, hands down, step or hop back. Chaturanga flow, so elbows squeeze in. Lift up. Press back. Wiggle the hips. Good, coming on up on all fours. Slide your right leg back. Take your left arm out. Look behind you if you can. Good, release. Switch. Sliding left leg back. Keep it straight. Twist from the waist. Arm up and look behind you. Good, release. Tuck the toes. Abs are in. You're gonna lift through your core and down dog. Oh, that feels so good for the calves, right? Try to get your hips up. And then let's start marching those heels. Keep breathing nice and deep. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your left leg into the center. Lift your right leg up and circle it around. Sweep it up. Circle. Got it. Get into the hip joint, lift it up and circle. Last one, lift it up and take wild thing. So bend and stretch that knee. Pull your right foot back towards the left. Good, straighten it back out. Bring your right knee into your nose. Step it all the way forward. High lunge, so squeeze those hips in. Let the hips sink down. Come high onto the left tiptoes. Good job. Now you're going to drop that back heel down. Open up, warrior two. This is really good. Get that front leg pressing back. Arms are strong. Get lower, strengthen. Let's add a little pulse. Go down, 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 and down. Now stay here. Bring your elbow onto your knee or hands to the ground. Get your hips nice and low and reach. Keep the right knee back. Are you breathing? Good, now you're going to straighten out your front leg. Triangle. Trikonasana. Stay here one more moment. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hand. You're going to put one hand on either side of your foot. Hop the back foot, like lift the heel and turn it parallel and just slide your front leg back if you need to. This is called pyramid pose. My hips are square and we're coming down. Good, and step your back foot forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale. And notice the right leg feels much longer than the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop. Chaturanga. And press back, child's pose first. Wiggle the hips a little. And coming onto down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the heels. One at a time. Good, lift the left leg up. Circle it around. Last one, lift it up. Wild thing, bend the knee. Let it open, stretch the front of the hips. Good, straighten it back out. Point your knee down and bring it into your nose. Step it forward. Hips are square. Inhale, arms sweep. Up. Get a little bit lower. Drop the shoulders. I got back heel, drop down, warrior two. Let's do that little pulse where we go down and down, down, down. 4, 3, 2, hold. Now you may have to bring your back leg in a little as you come. Oh, sorry, keep that front knee bent and come all the way down. Now you can always keep your hand on your knee if you're not going quite as low. Good, straighten out that front leg. Triangle pose, get your right shoulder and back open. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, start to look towards your front foot. Bring hands to either side and hop that back foot in a little. Both feet parallel. And try to get your hips square, so you're pulling your right hip around. Inhale. Exhale. Step back foot forward and release. Inhale halfway. Exhale. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, now we're gonna practice just sitting down as low as we can without the heels lifting up off the ground, okay? So 3, 2, 1, arms sweep forward, and you just start to sit. And then come up. And again, you might not go as low. It's okay. You're just doing your best. Try a couple more. My knees are parallel. Last one, and we're going to stay down. Just take your legs a little wider, and you're just going to relax in this like crow squat, but you're just relaxed. So your heels might be up off the ground a little. You might need to get your hands in front of you, but wherever you're at, you're in a crow squat, which is legs a little wider apart. You just inch them apart, and you're hanging in front of you. This is knee and ankle and hip mobility right here. what range of motion is available to you the more you practice. It's not necessarily a flexibility thing. Range of motion, I mean, it's kind of the same, but I like you to think of it a little bit different. Good. And if you want, you can kind of lift up out of that, lift the heart, press the heart forward, come into full crow. Keep the heels down if you can. You could just be doing a low squat. Please stay with it. Don't get frustrated or discouraged. Do your best. Inhale. Exhale, release. So if you need to bring your hands down, wherever you're at, you're just gonna come and sit, bum down. Okay. So we're gonna now take right leg over left, like this. And then you kind of lift your right butt cheek and bring left behind, and then try to get your right hip back down. So you could be on the side of your foot here. You could pull it a little bit across. And then you could even show you from the front. So going towards those eagle legs. And then just sit and feel the outsides of your hips very safely, but very effectively stretch. Some of you might want to just see if you can inch it a little bit more. So now the knees are both pointing forward. Maybe that left foot goes out a little bit. Both of my hips are evenly on the ground. Good, and release. Take your hands behind you, rock back, and place your feet on the ground wide. And I want you to go over and twist towards the back of the left hip, and release. Slowly switch. Get your knee down. You can keep your hands on the ground if you want. Twist to the back of the right. Let's do that 2 more times. Hands back, knees switch. And 1 more time to the other side. Good, and back to center. Slide your right leg out, left leg across. And like I said, you're just gonna kind of lift your left hip, bring your foot in, and now you have to try to get your hip back down. And then relax. Slow, deep breaths. Calm your nervous system and just relax and let gravity take you into the stretch. Maybe go a little bit deeper once your body's relaxed a little. Good. Maybe bend forward. And release. And final stretch for these beautiful legs of ours. You're going to come onto your back, and if you have a band, I would grab it now, just any kind of booty band, belt, strap, anything. Come onto your back. And you're going to take your right foot into the strap and heel to sky, and everything else relaxed. And just seesaw the legs side to side. You're in a nice supported position now, so try to just relax into your mat. And let it float over to the left now and hold it there. And center. And switch. And seesaw. And full center. Let it float over to the right. And center. And just let your legs totally relax. Bend your knees. Let your knees fall side to side. Good. And bring both knees in. Hands behind the knees to rock and roll. Coming all the way up. Good. And relax. Satnam. Namaste. I hope that you enjoyed this beautiful leg stretch that worked outside and inside, and the muscles that support the knees and the ankles, so that you just, have that mobility within the hips and the ankles and the knee joints for all of the movement we love to do in our daily living and in our workouts. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and share with your friends. And it really helps when you subscribe to my channel. So I would really appreciate that as well. Thank you.